Good day, it is July the 12th. Today we continue in Judges 12, doing verses 13 to 15, and Proverbs 14. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. We begin Judges 12, starting at verse 13. After Elon died, Abdon, son of Hillel, from Perethion, judged Israel. He had 40 sons and 30 grandsons, who rode on 70 donkeys. He judged Israel for 8 years. 15. When he died, he was buried in Pithrion in Ephraim, in the hill country of the Amalekites. Okay, some more judges. Actually, the death of one and the existence of the other. When Elon died, Abin, son of Hillel, from Perethion, judged Israel. So, got another judge. Another of the minor judges, which doesn't mean that they're minor in themselves, just that no recorded acts or deeds, just that they were born, they judged Israel, maybe a couple of personal details, and then they died. He had 40 sons and 30 grandsons, who rode on 70 donkeys. He judged Israel for 8 years. A large family like that is a sign of respect, power, influence. And it says here he judged for 8 years, so obviously he was a little bit older. So it wasn't like he was 8 years old or anything like that when he started. And 15. When he died, he was buried at Pithrion in Ephraim, in the hill country of the Amalekites. And that's basically all we know about him, is that he lived. His children and grandchildren rode around on 70 donkeys, and then he died and was buried. But when any of the judges were in charge of Israel, or judging Israel, Israel obeyed Yahweh. Proverbs 14. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. 2. He that walketh in his uprightness feareth Yahweh, but he that is perverse in his ways despises him. 3. In the mouth of the foolish is a rod of pride, but the lips of the wise shall preserve them. 4. Where no oxen are, the crib is clean, but by much increase is by the strength of an ox. If you don't have anything, it's easy to keep it clean. A car or a garage with no car in it, it's not going to have oil stains or anything like that. But you start putting vehicles in the garage or a barn, it's starting to get messy. You're going to have oil drips and who knows what else. 5. A faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness breatheth forth lies. 6. A scorner seeketh wisdom and findeth not, but knowledge is easy to him that has discernment. That's because scorner seeks wisdom and he doesn't believe that he's found it. So he says, nope, that's not it. Nope, not that's it. But knowledge is easy to him that discernment. Discernment not only knows between right and wrong, but better and best. 7. Go to from the presence of a foolish man, for thou wilt not perceive the lips of knowledge. No, you will not. 8. The wisdom of the prudent is to look well to his way, but the folly of fools is deceit. Prudence going, uh-oh, trouble's coming, better get out of the way. 9. A man pleads for fools, but among the upright there's goodwill. 10. The heart knoweth its own bitterness, and with his joy no stranger can intermeddle. Your heart is your heart. You feel the way you know you feel. 11. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tent of the upright shall flourish. 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto man, the end thereof is the way of death. Any way without God leads to death. Period. Doesn't matter how good it looks. 13. Even in laughter the heart acheth, and at the end of mirth is heaviness. 14. The dissembler in his heart shall have his fill from his own ways. A dissembler is someone who does things for one reason but pretends it's the other reason. Look at Judas in the garden. He was kissing Jesus in friendship, but it's really the signal to people, to the guards, to the mob. All A good man shall be satisfied from himself. A good man does not depend on anyone but God. 15. The thoughtless believe every word, but the prudent looketh well to his going. The thoughtless don't think about things, the prudent researches. Think the Bereans researching Paul's sermons. 16. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool behaveth overbearingly and is confident. Yeah, he says, I can handle that. You get out of my way. No, he can't. 17. That's the fool, by the way. 17. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. 18. The thoughtless can come in possession of folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. 19. The evil bow before the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. 20. The poor is hated even of his neighbor, but the rich have many friends. Yeah? The rich have many friends. Hey, by the way, can you loan me a couple bucks? 21. He that despises his neighbor sinneth, but he that is gracious unto the humble, happy is he. 22. Shall they not go astray that devises evil, but mercy and truth shall be for them that devise good. 23. In all labor there is profit, but the talk of the lips tends only to penury. Yes, when you work, you will get paid. But if you just talk about things you need and don't do anything, you're going to be broke. 24. The crown of the wise is their riches, but the folly of fools remains folly. 25. A true witness delivereth souls, but he that breatheth forth lies is all deceit. 26. In the fear of Yahweh a man has strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. 27. The fear of Yahweh is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. And 28. In the multitude of people is the king's glory, but in the want of people is the ruin of a prince. If people don't want to stay there, they're going to desert you. Oh, I got more verses. 29. He that is slow to anger is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exudeth folly. 30. A tranquil heart is in the life of the flesh, but envy is rottenness to the bones. 31. He that oppresseth the poor blasphemeth his Maker, but he that is gracious unto the needy honoreth him. God made everyone. 32. The wicked is thrust down in his misfortune, but the righteous, even when he is brought to death, has hope. 33. In the heart of him that has discernment, wisdom resteth, but in the inward part of fools it maketh itself. But in the inward part of fools it maketh itself known. 34. Righteousness exalteth a nation, but sin is reproach to any people. And 35. The king's favor is toward a servant that dealeth wisely, but he that striketh down that dealeth shamefully. The king needs people who are faithful servants and wise servants. And if you serve the king and you're careless or foolish, which can be corrected by listening to what the king says, you're not going to like it. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.